Hello guys, hey everyone. So unfortunately I broke my microphone, but a new microphone is coming in tomorrow, so we'll have better sound tomorrow. Now the important thing is today I'm going to show you a very special mantra. This is a very special mantra. Actually, when I did this, for the first time using this mantra, I felt into Samadhi. What is Samadhi? This kind of like the pure consciousness state where there's no personification, there's no thought, there's just pure consciousness, and it feels like you're more like in the crown chakra than anywhere else. All these things, if you've never experienced them, might sound bizarre, but they do really exist. So Samadhi is a like very special state where you almost feel like you don't want to get out of that state. You can't even if you wanted to. It's like it's your most natural state, and we are not aware of this because we constantly have like filters that are blocking this kind of awareness. So the mantra is not the normal or the AUM, but it's the AUNG. And let me just explain the mantras like for shortly before we get into the AUNG. So somebody's starting the car now. Classic. So the AUM is, this sign, like the typical Sanskrit sign, which everybody knows. It's basically the AUM mantra. It's the AUM. Okay, it's the mother mantra. And the mother mantra is basically the mantra from which all other mantras originate. And why are mantras so important? Why are they so good? Because I have a very simple explanation of how these mantras work. So imagine like you go to someone and you receive a massage, and you kind of feel well because you get the topical like kind of massage, and you feel kind of like you feel relaxed and so forth. Your nervous system calms down. Basically the mantras do the same thing, but they do it from the inside out. It's kind of like a singing bowl, when you turn these singing bowls. It resonates in a way that your whole body and all the water content, everything goes into higher harmony, goes into higher frequency. And not only that, but the prana, the chi, the life energy can move better through the body. And diseases happen because prana, chi cannot reach certain areas of the body because of either trauma, emotional blockages, and so forth. And the mantras are one way to open these channels, these nadis, which are like energy channels. And I've done this in big groups from 15 to 30 people in various cities, and I always saw big changes doing the mantras. So you have the basic bija mantras, which are lam, vam, ram, yam, hum, om, ang, but you also have the special mantra AUNG, which I'm going to show you today. So the bija mantras, they target specific chakras, right? So lam for root chakra, vam for sacral chakra, ram for solar plexus, yam for heart chakra, hum for throat chakra, om for third eye chakra, and for crown chakra you have the AUNG. And the AUNG is a little bit different, okay? So I'm definitely gonna make videos more on mantras and everything, but I wanted to show you first how it works with one of the most powerful mantras, okay? So let's just wait that this guy just leaves. And it's almost gone. Want a little bit more quietness. Yeah, drive even slower, you'll manage. Jesus. I have a lot of problems with other campers. It's like the way they are sometimes is strange. Anyway, so the AUNG mantra goes this way. Everybody, by the way, has problems with these new campers. They come from the big city and they don't have any etiquette whatsoever. Okay, that's just a general thing. But okay, so the AUNG mantra. The AUNG mantra is basically, you imagine that you have energy above your head, and then you breathe in the energy into your heart chakra. Okay, so you imagine there's energy above your head, and you breathe it into your heart chakra. So you go like, and then you do AUNG, 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 AUNG. And it goes, imagine that the energy goes back to your third eye. Of course, the next camper is coming. Okay, this is the classic. So, AUNG mantra, and then as it goes back here, you then, before you breathe in, this is super important, before you breathe in, imagine that it goes above the crown chakra again. Okay, so you go like this. Om. And the NG at the end is important, so you go like AUNG, AUNG, AUNG. And then before you breathe in, imagine again that the energy goes above your head, and you keep repeating that cycle. So AUNG. And this opens basically the channel between the heart chakra and the crown chakra, and that really is super powerful, because most people have that block because they're thinking too much, overthinking, not present enough, and so forth. So it can be also that you will feel very powerful forces. It depends like where your blockages are and if the mantras target them. And so I did this with someone else, connected also with eye gazing. We did that like for 15-20 minutes, and then I completely fell into Samadhi. And actually I never experienced Samadhi before, so there was a part of me which was like, there's a tiny part of me which was like okay, because it felt more like a, how do you say, like paralysis. I wasn't really able to move, which was really strange. And so it's super powerful. It's, I think, one of the most powerful mantras. And where did I actually learn this? This was an interesting thing, because I learned this from an Italian YouTuber, which I cannot find anymore, this guy. And he learned it when he was living 15 years in India, and he shared this mantra on YouTube. And it was a long time ago that I learned this, maybe like 10 years ago. I don't remember this guy, but it's definitely, he explained it very well. And there's one tiny part to it which can help visualize it and make it more powerful. It's like, if you imagine like a bow and arrow. So you kind of like give attention by breathing in, and then letting it go by doing Om. And don't forget that the breathing in doesn't happen until you imagine that the energy goes down again. It makes a huge difference. Because as you hold the breath as you breathe in, and you hold the breath as you breathe out, the energy gets activated even more. So, and you can play around with this a little bit. And we're definitely going to talk about other mantras. I just was speaking to a woman which has breast cancer, and for example, with breast cancer, you can do YAM. You must be careful, like people who have heart, we're gonna do that in more videos as well, but people who have heart protection with that energy, they're slouched forward with the shoulders, so they go like this, right? You must open it up and then go like, hold it, and then go YAM. And there's even another trick. Imagine when you do these regular bija mantras, imagine that the energy comes from the back of your spine to the front as you breathe out. So in from the back as you breathe in, and then out as you sing the mantra. Yum. Like this. And it helps it activate much more. So why can I talk about all this stuff? Because my body is hypersensitive, like really hypersensitive. I feel energies. I can literally feel like what's going on. The other thing is, of course, with breast cancer, is you want to check out all of the toxins that you're putting on, deodorants, what is it called? The stuff that you put in the washing machine to wash your clothes. Bed linens, also what washing stuff you use there. Ideally you use as little as possible and you wash it out completely. be very careful about the stuff that you constantly wear. And of course, any kind of chemicals you put on your skin, all of this stuff, and the stuff you eat naturally. So that's why I made videos like don't go to restaurants and all of that kind of stuff. So if you have any questions about mantras, let me know. I definitely make also more videos about, as soon as the microphone is here, I'm gonna do like more of those long mantra videos.